Today, we are going to be looking at if there is a significant relationship between the free and reduced lunch percentage and the percentage of students scoring at the exceeding level in math. So, first, I am going to look at normality. I'm going to select Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Frequencies. I am going to move over my free and reduced lunch and my math exceeding into my variables. I'm going to click charts and histograms, and I am going to show normal curve on histogram. And I am going to uncheck this frequency table. I don't need that. So here I see both of my charts. They both look pretty normal. There is one outlier here, but for overall, they both follow the curve pretty well. So I would say it does meet normality. Next, I'm going to look at linearity. So I'm going to select Graph, Chart Builder. I'm going to look at a scatter plot. I am going to select total right here for the linear fit lines. Then I'm going to drag over my free and reduced lunch and my math exceeding. I'm going to click OK and take a look at this. So looking at my scatter plot, if I were to draw a rectangle around this, I see that most of those dots would probably fit into the rectangle. So I would say this probably does meet normality. Now looking at the homoscedasticity, I would say by the shape of that, this is probably not meeting normality. If I were to draw like an oval on here, it'd have to be pretty wide to fit all of that in there. However, for the purpose of this analysis, I am assuming that all assumptions required for a Pearson correlation are met, including linearity, normality, homoscedasticity, and the absence of any other significant outliers. So I am just going to move on for this assignment. So next, I'm going to run the Pearson correlation. So I'm going to select Analyze, Correlate, and Bivariate. In the dialog box, I'm going to move free and reduced lunch percentage into the variables. And I also am going to do my math exceeding into my variable box. I'm going to make sure that Pearson is checked and that I have a two-tailed test of significance and that my flag significant correlations is checked. And I'm going to click OK. So I'm looking here at the correlation. The Pearson correlation analysis revealed a strong negative correlation between free and reduced lunch percentage and the percentage of students scoring at the exceeding level in math, with the correlation coefficient right here of R equals negative 0.696, with a significance level right here of P being less than 0.001. Because the p-value is less than 0.05, this relationship is statistically significant, meaning it is very unlikely to have occurred by chance. The negative value of the correlation coefficient indicates an inverse relationship, meaning that as the percentage of students receiving free or reduced lunch increases, the percentage of students scoring at the exceeding level in math decreases. The magnitude of the correlation coefficient, negative 0.696, indicates a strong relationship between these two variables. So in thinking further, is this relationship meaningful? Beyond statistical significance, this relationship is also meaningful in a real-world educational context. The correlation of this strength suggests that socioeconomic status, as measured by free and reduced lunch percentage, is strongly associated with math achievement at the exceeding level. This indicates that the districts with higher level of economic disadvantage tend to have a substantially lower proportions of students reaching that highest level of math performance. While this analysis does not imply causation, the strength of the relationship suggests that socioeconomic factors likely influence access to resources, instructional supports, and enrichment opportunities that contribute to advanced academic achievement. These findings highlight the importance of targeted interventions, equitable resource allocation, and instructional supports in districts serving higher percentages of economically disadvantaged students. So in my conclusion, the relationship between free and reduced lunch percentage and math exceeding performance is both statistically significant and practically meaningful. The strength of the correlation indicates that this variable has substantial educational relevance and should be considered when analyzing achievement outcomes and planning district-level instructional supports. Thank you.